Hey, I'm sorry for the scruffy look. I gotta trim up my hair. I gotta cut my hair, trim up my beard, and everything. But I just want to tell you guys what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for being here, making this video. I'm grateful for seeing the blue sky that's in front of me, the green leaves on the tree. I'm grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful for today, what I did today, everything I did today. Today's April 6th. Hold on, just give me a minute while this car passes. Today was April 6th, and I got to have an evaluation by a psychiatrist. Psychiatrists are the doctors who prescribe medication to people. And I have probation. I'm on probation right now. My probation is currently 4 years for my offense. My probation started about 5 months ago. I think this is the 5th month. So next month will be the 6th month. So I'll have 3.4 years to go, after this month ends. And I have to do many evaluation after evaluation. And each evaluation that I get, it's not the right one. I guess it's not the right one. So the evaluation I had to do today was with a psychiatrist. And I finally got to see the psychiatrist. So I saw one. And they're the ones who prescribe medication. So towards the end of my evaluation, the psychiatrist mentioned to me that she's not going to diagnose me with anything because she doesn't see any symptoms of me showing any type of bipolar symptoms or anything, any signs of bipolar. She said she doesn't see that in me. So I called my psychologist. I'm just going to give you guys a little info. Every Thursday I have to go to a group. I used to call it class before, but when I call it class, everyone gets offended, including the teacher and the class. Everyone just gets offended when I call it class. You gotta really use your words. You gotta really be literal when it comes to everything. So now I don't call it class. Sometimes I may call it class. I don't call it class on purpose. That's what we do. It's a class. It's a class of naturally, it's a class of people. That's what the definition of class means. It means, how you present yourself, how you are, your attire. It also means like a congregation of people. It's a class, So, group. I have to attend group every Thursday for just 1 hour from 5:45 to 6:45. And it's like a little program that I have to do for the next however long I'm in my program. Or however long I'm in the program, until I complete all the assignments. That's when I'm done. Until I complete all of the assignments. So I'm still stuck on the first page. I've been there for about 14 weeks, I think. I think it's like 3 months already or something like that. I've been there. I'm still stuck on the first page. I can't get off the first page. That class is designed to make you. You can't talk about, feeling sorry for what you've done. You can't talk about that. You can't talk about that in class. You gotta. It's designed to make you be like a predator, and you gotta be like a predator. You gotta act like you're gonna do it again. You gotta act like you're gonna commit the crime again. That's how you gotta act like when you're in that class. If you don't act like that, you just gotta. It's just they don't want to see you become better. You can't say you want to be better in that class because it's not going to make sense to people in there. It doesn't make sense in that class. You can't talk about your future. You can't talk about bettering yourself. What you talk about is what you did, your crime, your offense. And the teacher even said it yourself. Go back to that moment, relive that moment, and think about who you're going to do it to again. So we got to think like predators, and we got to act like we're going to do it again, and we got to describe the people that we're going to do it again to. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how that's going to help people, but that's what the class is. So every Thursday, I just got to relive what I did. And what I did 2 years ago. I got to relive it. There's no talking like, you can't speak like, I feel sorry for what I did. I wish I can, say I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong. You can't say those things. You can't say that. Those answers aren't tolerable in that class. You gotta be like, I'm gonna fucking do it again. I almost did it today. You gotta say shit like that in order to pass. But that's what it comes down to, And then, they're gonna tell you that you need to act like that. You need to think like that. You need to think that way because, there's gonna be that one moment where you're gonna go to Publix and get money from the ATM, and it's going to be 11 o'clock at night, and there's going to be your victim right in front of you, and you're going to be alone, and then you're not going to know what to do. And it's like, the fuck? Like, first off, you're like, situations like that happen every single minute, every single day, every single hour. You know what I mean? And situations like that happen to me all the time. And I've never done anything since my offense, even prior to my offense. My offense happened 2 years ago, and I've never done anything since then. I don't know about you, but I learned from my mistakes. I learned from my mistakes. I don't think I need medication at all. I don't think I suffer from any type of mental illness. I think I have a good head on my shoulders. A lot of people make mistakes. I don't know why I need to be doing that, but I understand why I need to be going there every Thursday because, I got in trouble and it's everything fucking, I'm court ordered to do it, but I don't think I really need medication. Like, I honestly don't think I need medication. I'm not saying no, I don't want to take it. I mean, I've said that, like, I've denied, like, no, I don't think I need medication. I don't want to take it. But if I have to take it, I mean, I'm going to take it if I have to. Like, if I'm going to die, you know what I mean? If it's going to put me in jail for the rest of my life, of course I'm going to take medication, If it's going to stop me from going to prison, you know what I mean? I mean, I don't think you're allowed to put someone in jail because they're not taking medication, but, in order to be prescribed medication, you need to be prescribed medication by a psychiatrist. The psychiatrist is the one that determines what type of medication that you need. That's why the psychiatrist gives an evaluation to their patients, so the psychiatrist can see what type of medication they can give you. You know what I mean? You just can't go to the clinic and be like, oh, I need meds. Like, they're gonna be like, who the fuck are you? Like, they're gonna be like, who the hell are you? They're gonna need to give you an evaluation to see what type of meds you need. You know what I mean? So, I mean, and if they give you an evaluation and they see that you don't need meds, then you obviously don't need medication. They don't want to waste their time in giving you something that you don't need. And that's what I'm going through right now. My psychologist that I see every Thursday, I don't see my psychologist, but she's like, I guess, the boss or whatever of that business, and I've agreed to attend their group sessions every Thursday, and I see the therapist there every Thursday, and it's like a lot of negative energy. It's not good at all being there. I don't feel like going there. None of us feel like being there, but except for yesterday. Yesterday was April 5th. We had a new speaker. That day was amazing. She made the class so live. It was like, I want to go back there now every Thursday. I'm looking forward to going back there because it's just a different person. She's not a person like before. Of the rest of my prior 13 weeks of being there, it's not that lady. It was a different speaker yesterday, and she made the class like really live. Everyone was speaking. Everyone was engaging. There was like one or two people that wasn't saying anything. Like always, there's always two people that never say anything. I've never seen half of the class even present, so I don't know. I hope they don't get bad reports every month because they don't say, half the class in there don't say anything. They don't even present anything. And I've got so many like bad reports. And I'm presenting too, and I'm still stuck on the first page. I can't get off the first page. And they've also even said there's no such thing as right or wrong answers in here. We just present and we get on with it. But apparently, there's wrong answers because I can't get off the first page. It doesn't bother me at all. At first, it did bother me because like I was like, I don't think I need this, but like I realize I have to endure it for the next 4 years, so it doesn't bother me at all. Anyone's feedback in there, those what that class is, that group is teaching me not to care what people think. That's what that class is teaching me. It's teaching me not to care what people think. When people give you feedback, when people talk about you saying that you need this, you need that, you need this, you got to think this way. You got to. It's telling me not to mind what people think about me, because I know what I do every single day. You know what I mean? I know the people that I interact with. You know, I don't want to interact with. I don't interact with people that deal with drugs. I don't interact with hobos or anything like that. If there's a bum that needs help, I'm gonna give him $1. You know what I mean? That don't mean I need to go see the man every day. You know what I mean? But I interact with a lot of business owners, realtors, lawyers, real estate lawyers. You know, those are the people who I interact with. You start to become the people you surround yourself. You know what I mean? And that's who I surround myself with. You know, clients, people, homeowners, realtors, lawyers. You know, because I want to think like they do. I want to be like they do. I don't need to dress like they do, but I sure as hell want to have a mind like they do. You know? So, you know, I think progress is done day by day. You know, and it's definitely not done reliving the past. You know, it's moving on in the future. I'm pretty sure everyone here can agree 100% about that. It's definitely not living in the past. You know, it's definitely not living in what you did wrong. You know, it's best to. I mean, I've read a lot of books, and it says that if you're in a terrible environment, change the environment. You know, change the habitat. You know, make yourself better. Go to a better place. Go to a happy place. You know, I'm not saying this. I've been reading this from books. You know what I mean? And it's like, I can't change that place. I have to go there every Thursday and relive the past there every Thursday. You know, but if that lady's there, that was there yesterday, if she's there every Thursday, it's going to be the best 4 years of my life, because she makes the class happy. You know, she makes the class laugh. You know, she makes the class present. You know what I mean? Like, she actually makes the class present. Like, she makes us want to present. You know what I mean? Like we're pigs getting ready for food, you know? She makes us talk and everything. It's amazing. But, like, man, they really want me to take medication. Because I got evaluated in jail saying that I was bipolar, you know? And I don't know how they can evaluate me. I mean, I know how they can evaluate me, but I don't know how they can diagnose me being bipolar when I was in jail. You know, when you're in jail and you get a visitor in jail, you can't be crazy in jail, or else you're going to be there longer. You know what I mean? So like when she gave me the evaluation, it only lasted about like maybe 45 minutes or so. When you're in jail, you don't have time. Even though you're doing time, you don't have it. You know, because there's like millions of other guys that are there that have visitation. So your visitation doesn't last long. And my visitation was with the doctor who evaluated me. So I had an evaluation in jail in the visitation. Right? And there was like guards there, you know, so there's cops all around us, you know, because, you know, they don't want to make anything. They want to make sure nothing happens, you know. And I was in a room with her in the table, and I was like shoulder to shoulder away from her, you know. She was right in front of me, and we were sitting at the same desk. It wasn't like a mirror in front of us speaking to the phone. No, we were in the same room together. We were at a desk, you know what I mean. And I was doing the evaluation. And that day, she evaluated me and said I had bipolar tendencies. And I was like. When I saw the evaluation and they said that to me, that I was like bipolar. Like, how am I bipolar? You know? And they said that based on my YouTube videos as well. I saw that say that written on my YouTube videos. I have pressured speech, high energy. Like what person doesn't have a high energy when they're on TV? You know what I mean? Like, that's what gives you their personality. That's what gives you entertainment. You know, that's what makes every individual themselves when they have a high energy, when they have their own energy. You know, what do you want? It's like, how do you want me to be? A vegetable? Like, you want me to be a vegetable? Is that what you want me to be? Like, that's insane, you know? It's like, when I told them that, you know, I went and got the evaluation, and they said that I didn't need meds at the clinic, they got so pissed. They got so pissed at me. The therapist got so pissed at me, saying like, no, you don't need an evaluation. You already got the evaluation. You already got evaluated by your doctor. Your doctor evaluated you and said that you diagnosed you with bipolar, so you need medication. And I was like, well, you know, I can't just walk in there and get medication. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's why they have psychiatrists there, because the psychiatrist has to give you an evaluation to determine what type of medication you need. You know, that's their policy. I can't like go around their policy. It's their business. That's what I have to go through. You know, you have to see a therapist. Then a therapist has to recommend you to a psychiatrist. If you need to see the psychiatrist for meds, you know, you got to go through a process to get meds. You just don't go in there and get meds. You know, what if they give you the wrong meds? You know, it's like, you know, what if they give me the meds and then, you know, it reacts with my body, you know, if something happens, or I overdose, you know what I mean? It's going to be their fault, you know what I mean? So it's like, no one wants to be liable for something that, just walking in and saying, oh, I need meds. My doctor, who's a psychologist, said that she diagnosed me with bipolar, so she said I need meds. Okay, here's your prescription. Like, no, you know, no one wants to be, you know, that's why they have doctors there to give you an evaluation to see if you really need meds. You know, I went to the behavioral clinic to get a psychiatric evaluation, you know, and while I was in the waiting room, there's people that walk in there and they're like, I'm ready. Can I have my meds now? Like, that's how they talk. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, I mean, I'm not laughing at these guys, but like, I was like, this is a real, you know, behavioral clinic, because damn, this guy came in there. He was a grown-ass man, older than I am. About as old as my dad. And he's like, can I have my meds now? You know, and I'm like, shit. And like this one lady just walked in there screaming, like, did the mailman come today? The mailman, he came here? Can you get this to him? The mailman came? Can you get the mailman? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't act like that at all. Like, I act pretty normal. You know, I have a good conversation with someone. You know, I speak clear. You know, I don't, like, what the fuck? Like, I think they know who to give medication to and not to give medication. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's crazy, you know. I don't have bipolar. I've never been diagnosed with any type of mental illness before, you know. I mean, if I had a history of this stuff, don't you think people would be saying like, "Oh, this guy's fucking mentally crazy"? You know what I mean? Like, don't you think there'd be a history of me of that around? You know, I've even seen so many doctors, and none of them say that I have a mental issue. You know, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen now. I have no idea what's going to happen, but that is just insane, you know, this journey, this walk that it's like Martin Luther King, you know, it's like fighting for your life. And when you fight for your life, I was fighting for my life the first week I went to the Thursday group, and I got kicked out for fighting for my life. They claimed that I was being defensive, you know, but I was just like fighting for my life, you know what I mean? And they just kicked me out, you know. The one kid, he looked at me and was like, because this is the only time you got caught. And then the teacher's like, right. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, so this is the only time you got caught, you know? So since you got caught, before that, you're telling me that you haven't been doing what you did? And I was like, that's correct. And then he's like, he screeched his chair back. I'm sitting in the chair, he screeched it back and slammed his head. He slammed his hand on the desk. He's like, bullshit. And looked at the teacher. And I was like, you guys don't even know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, you guys don't even know. There's no way I can show you proof unless you look at my YouTube videos. You know, I got in trouble because I made a YouTube video about it, you know? And I was like, if you really want to know who I am, you know, go look at my YouTube videos, you know? You can see how transparent I am. I used to post videos every day in 2016 about me, like, being fitness. My body then was so totally aesthetic than compared to how I am now. I'm a little bit chubbier, fatter, you know what I mean? Back then, I was very lean, ripped, six-pack. You know, because that's all I did. I post videos on running and food. You guys know this. You guys following me. I post videos on running, food, eating bananas, rice, and avocados. I used to eat that every day, and that's what you guys wanted to see. Because I was so lean, you know. But and then I said I told the kid, I was like, because that kid was there for the same reason I was, but we committed different crimes. But his crime was worse than mine, you know. And I was like, you know, if I did what you did, I'd be in jail for life because I'm a totally different person than you. You know what I mean? And then the teacher got up and she's like, okay, Ricardo, you can leave. You're going to be marked as absent, blah, blah, blah. You're going to need to reattend. She's like, if you're going to call back, you just don't come back. You need to call me. So I called her the same day, you know? And then she's like, okay, come back. You're going to have to make it up. You're going to have to stay for the second hour, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, no problem. So, I mean, that stuff is crazy, man. Like, I don't go causing problems to these people. Like, I try to do the right thing. because that's the only thing that I can do now. You know, it's the right thing, and that's what I have been doing since 2016. What year is it right now? 2018, right? And like I haven't even done anything wrong. Like I've been complying every order after order after order. I'm paying every day, every month, every week. I'm there paying $35. I pay $35 every week. That's $120 a month. You know, that's $120 a month for the next 4 years. You know, if I'm there for 4 years, I could be done earlier. You know, but it's crazy. It's insane. But anyways, I just wanted to give you a recap of what's going on with me. That's why I haven't been posting any videos or anything, because this is like, it's overwhelming, you know what I mean? Like, of what, like, it's been going on, you know? Like, I don't think about this when I'm cutting grass. You see that behind me? That's my trailer. Those are my employees right there. This truck and that right there, those are my employees. That's what helps me make money to pay for these things. You know what I mean? To pay for the $75 a month, the $35 a week, the $120 a month. My phone bill, that's this right here, these two things that you see behind me is what helps me pay for this shit. And these videos I'm posting for you guys. You know what I mean? So if you could do me a favor and just like watch my videos, it's going to help me, you know, make money. So I can pay for these things, so I won't be in debt, so I can pay for my court costs, you know, my probation fees and all these things, you know? I mean, it's insane what's going on, you know? I wish I won the lotto, you know? It's crazy. If I won the lotto, I would have paid for this, and I won't have to worry about paying this. I'll just work and save and finally register my business, you know. But you know, it's crazy, you know. And you know, I don't think about none of this, you know, when I'm not there. You know what I mean? Like today, I'm thinking about it because I had the evaluation, and then the doctor, my Thursday group, I told them, and they got so pissed. You know, so I'm thinking about it now because like I don't know what's gonna happen now. You know what I mean? I feel like they're gonna put me in jail. Like, and I called my lawyer, and my lawyer's like, "Don't worry, you know, don't worry." He calmed me down. He gave me a good sense of mind. Like, "Don't worry, you know, just keep doing what you need to be doing. Don't worry about anything. Let people get mad. Just don't worry. You know, just keep doing what you need to be doing, and you know, that's it. Just keep doing what you need to be doing. Don't worry about what people say. Don't worry about them getting mad. You're doing what you need to do. Keep doing it." And I was like, "Thank you." I was like, "Thank you." I was like, "Thank you for that. You know, thank you for keeping me on the right track. Thank you for clearing my mind and everything." So, you know, that's that. You know. But other than that, man, I don't think about none of this stuff. Only Thursdays I think about this. You know, because I have to be there Thursday and I have to talk about it. You know, but Monday, the best days of my life are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are the best days of my life because I'm cutting grass. I'm trying to cut grass those days. And it's like I don't need to be thinking about the past, what I did. I'm over that. It was 2 years ago, you know what I mean? But every Thursday I got to relive it, so. Here we are. That's what's going on with me, guys. I just want to thank you guys for watching. I'm fat. You see I'm fucking fat as shit. I was doing push-ups today in the backyard. I might did 100 push-ups. I don't know. I'm trying to get back on it. I'm trying to put 100 push-ups a day. I'm trying to. So that's why I'm making this video, to get me motivated to get doing it again. You know. So I'm still eating carbs. I ate a UCOT today. Took a B12 shot today. And yeah, man, you guys take it easy, man. And thanks for watching. Love you guys. Peace.